Alright YouTube, Leon here. Just thought I'd make a video. I've been thinking about doing this for such a long time. Done some streaming, try and get used to the idea and the feel of being in front of a camera, talking to millions of people, hundreds, maybe it's even just one or two, but still, been thinking about doing this for a while. Like the idea of editing videos, just being a bit more creative, and just playing some games, talking about some things that I enjoy or that interest me, kind of just mixing them all together and just seeing how it goes. And hopefully I can take some people along on the ride with me, or well, we'll just see where it goes. But today I decided that I'd run down sort of nostalgia lane and play probably one of my favourite games from about, well, it'll be nearly 20 years ago, which is Hitman Blood Money. And Hitman's one of my all-time favourite franchises. Played pretty much, well, I have played every single game in the series, but really started to enjoy it from Blood Money. It just, I played it on the PlayStation 2, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. Never played it on PC until today. I'm going to have a crack at that, see if I can remember anything from back then, and just see how it goes. But then I was thinking about what I wanted to discuss today, or like talk about, other than just reminiscing over Hitman. And then I realised that today, the 10th of October, is World Mental Health Day. And I think that that's something that affects pretty much everybody at some point in their life. And I know that it certainly affects me. And there's a lot that I do, including gaming, to keep a good balance. So now we begin. Normal.
Just in, unconfirmed reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today to commemorate the second anniversary of the Southland Park tragedy.
Pending a full investigation of the park's safety.
Authorities report at least 30 deaths and close to 100
5 years
injuries.
since the tragedy closed the gates of Southland Park, but new evidence
Is
in the
claiming
form
malicious prosecution and believes he'll be suspended every penny of his
The
fortune
so-called
defending
legal
himself
Eagles
from these
dream
lawsuits.
team defending Southland Park owner Joe.
There were people flying everywhere. Body parts.
And the victims' families have vowed to appeal the decision.
Cleared of all charges.
Come, have a cup of tea, hon. Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
I like how the picture that they've got is like a real picture,
I would like to place an order.
and then it's the graphics for like Clarence. So yeah, I mean, like, as I said before, I mean, I've been playing Hitman for such a long time, and it's kind of one of those games. It's kind of one of those games where just don't mind.
This training level will introduce to you the
Being
various
interrupted
skills and
by
techniques required to effectively...
Get up. Whoa, that's fast. Okay, I think we're gonna have to change the sensitivity there.
It's not possible.
No, it's necessary.
Excellent.
Mr. Clarence has somehow become involved with a narcotics distribution ring, so the park may still have some amusements. Enjoy the ride, 47.
What the fuck you looking at, cracker?
I'm here to see Joseph Clarence.
Never heard of him.
Mr. Swing King?
Oh, that sorry-ass dickhead. What the fuck they call you?
Names are for friends, so I don't need one.
Still don't think that would knock you out. Creep on him. Sneaky, sneaky.
Purified motherfucker.
Help! Help me! Help! Help me!
Yeah, just go and climb the trellis. So yeah, with it being World Mental Health Day, it just seems, I don't know, like a good opportunity really to talk about it, I guess. I mean, there's always been some stigma around mental health, which is unfortunate, and I think obviously
I'm gonna open my own motherfucking restaurant one day.
blow these guys up first. But there's always been that stigma, and it's always, I mean, like, it's, you know, sadly, it's not hard. You know, it's, people have took their lives, it's caused a lot of trauma.
Where'd those lazy bastards go?
But you know, with every year, and with more information being available, and just, you know, people becoming more and more knowledgeable and understanding, and taking the time to just, you know, not only look after themselves, but understand that other people like other people can have mental health problems, can be affected, and you know that you can be there to help them, offer them guidance, and not, you know, show any judgment. You know, like, we all have our good days and we all have our bad days. And you know, you can't be too hard on yourself or those around, or on those around you as well. think, like, as someone that's certainly had mental health problems for quite a long time, certainly had some more than no. Tried all different types of treatments, CBT, antidepressants, talking therapies, all those types of things, and they've all helped in some ways, more than others for some, but then it was like my own coping mechanisms that were the things that sort of really had an impact, and a lot of them was just really
white bread.
Was doing the things that, I don't know, more positive things, which can be anything, but I mean, a lot of people will say it's mostly comes down to, like, I started exercising regularly, organised, my diet.
I can get the money, sweetie. It's as good as mine already. Mr. Spook's got it. We'll open the park. It'll be like old times.
Not relying on Mr. Spook.
No, just a few more days. You gotta believe me. Don't say that, sunshine. Mr. Spook's gonna come through, baby. He's good for the money. I won't sign the papers. I won't. You gotta give me one more chance. You gotta. Baby cakes? Sunshine? Hello?
Baby cakes. Can't imagine my wife would be too down with me calling her baby cake. But yeah, exercise, a better diet. Put that down. Get the gun. Put that here. And strangle. Yeah, drinking less. Like, granted, like, as I've got older, I can't have, like, hangovers of 3 days, and the impact that it has on my well-being is unbelievable. It's not to say that, like, I've put it out completely, but just being a bit more mindful about drinking in general. Like, drinking 10 pints on a Friday night and then ruining my weekend is not the one. But yeah, getting out in nature, that's like it's just so good. Just to spend more time, like, outside and just appreciating just the outdoors.
Like they say, the longer they come, the longer they piss. Hey, get your ass back in here, nigga. I got to take the rest of your money. You ain't gonna win this one, boy.
You know what? Firing with that controller is atrocious.
It's been a while now, Scoop, and I was just wondering where we were on the whole money thing.
Were you?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you remember, you know, what we agreed to was it'd just be a short while and you'd pay in cash, and I know the pressure you were under must be, but the deal is a deal, and I was hoping, you know, maybe you could just pay what we agreed on, even though you've been here for, heck, more than twice as long as we agreed to, but just pay the original amount and move on. Not right away necessarily, but, you know, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Ha!
Devastated. Yeah. Oh, right. Pick up the rifle suitcase, unpack it. No. I feel like as if. Oh. Well. At least I found out anyway. But yeah, like I found like hiking. Like. And. That's been. And just being outside. Doesn't even have to be like, you know, climbing the highest mountain or anything, just being out sort of in the countryside. It doesn't have to even be that regularly, just knowing that it's there and just seeing some hills, some green, and like I noticed that maybe I'm fortunate in where I live, but even just like on the outskirts of town, there's just nice little nature walks and reserves and just lovely little places that you can go to and you can spend some time outside. And honestly, just some fresh air and just none of the noise that you get. And just taking yourself away from it makes so much of a difference.
You looking fine today, bitch. What you got on underneath all that?
Very, very little.
Oh, yeah. Fine looking bitch like you don't need no fancy wrapping, do she?
Depends who's unwrapping me.
God damn, girl. I'd have your fine ass unwrapped before you could say, who's that handsome stud untying my ribbon?
I bet you could. That's Uncle Joe. Better get
But then
back
at the
to
same
your
time,
post.
when you're at home, it's just finding
Anybody bring any papers today?
No, Uncle Joe.
You sure? You haven't been flirting with that bum out there all day, have you?
I swear to God, Uncle Joe, no one's come by at all. Except Dell. And he's not a bum.
right.
Sure he's not. Thanks, Caroline. That's all.
Are you all right?
Yeah, fine. Go on.
So while we wait, but yeah, hang about. A bit naughty, isn't it, that? But then it's like, you know, your physical health has, you know, a huge impact on your mental health. And I think that if you're feeling good about yourself, that was really dramatic, that. And he's not even bothered. And you can see her pants. Pop that away. There's gonna be a cutscene in a second, so but yeah, like social media, taking yourself away from that and not being glued to it, because I mean, like, it can be that can be in itself, or even just choosing to look at accounts or people that maybe just don't make you feel like your self-worth isn't enough, because it, you know, it doesn't paint the whole picture what you see online. You know, but I think we hear that quite enough.
Who the hell are you?
Anyway.
How'd you get in here? Carol Ann!
My client has hired me to show you this photograph.
I don't understand.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please, look at the photograph, Mr. Clarence.
No. Please. Haven't I suffered enough? Don't you think I know how much suffering I'm responsible for?
Kill him with a hammer.
I can't sleep. I haven't slept in the guilt I feel. I'm so sorry. I know I can never.
Hammer blow. I mean, yeah, bit sad in it, really. Job's a job, though. Yeah, you could just gotta take some time for yourself. Do things that make you feel good. You know, that like being outside or doing some exercise, seeing family, friends, you know, in doing things that you know are good for you.
We got an intruder, Scoop. Some motherfucker busted in on Jay-Z's watch. You know, I don't like uninvited guests. I was gonna bust a cap in his ass, Scoops.
And blow the bomb. I always go outside for this bit.
And I tried to play it cool, but the cracker got by me. That all. I see. It was my orders that caused the problem? Is that what you're trying to say? Nah, Scoops, I ain't say that shit. I'd like to give you a lesson in personal.
I'm alive.
Motherfucker.
No witnesses?
47's in there. Not bad. And I think that is the exit. Yeah, it is. A lean killer slays 15. Boom! I mean, ideally, you just don't want to be killing that many people. I mean, it's always been like with that one. You can't. I don't think you can. No, you can't not kill anyone. You have to kill people. Whereas, I think the main aim. Well, no, the main aim is silent assassin suit only. There's always the way to go about your missions. Right, so that was. So that was a training mission for Hitman Blood Money, done rather pitifully, but it is probably about 10 years since I played that game, and I never played it on keyboard and mouse, and the controller was atrocious. But yeah, I mean, it still holds a special place in my psychopathic murdering in a game tendencies. So So maybe I'll play through this and go through the missions, because there's some absolute belters, which I wish they would redo in some way and put them into the new Hitman trilogy. Because that game engine's fantastic, and I think that some of those levels would be so good. But then yeah, just to recap, I mean, mental health, it's super important. You need to be kind to yourself, kind to those around you, and you know, just remember that you're amazing, and you know, just go easy on yourself and go on easy on those around you as well. You know, you never know when someone's having a good day or a bad day. You know, we all put a brave face on. We don't want people to know that we're struggling a lot of the time, even when sometimes we really do. And just if you do see someone having one, you know they're not having a good time, you know, don't be afraid to reach out to them, because you'd be surprised. You know, it'll mean a lot. And you don't even have to probably do a great deal. I think just for a lot of people, knowing that there's someone prepared to be interested in that, and in that finer detail, will make all of the difference. So yeah, I'll put a lot of information in the description where you can go find information to help yourself, to help others, you know, and yeah, on that, I bid you farewell. We'll see you the next time. Maybe Hitman Blood Money, maybe something else, and there'll definitely be some other random topic that I've just plucked from thin air that I decided to talk about on that day. So